Hey guys, I'm just Jershin, and welcome back to Season 4 of PokeMarch Madness Generation 3, my least favorite generation coming up today. It may be my least favorite generation of games, but is it possible there's some smashable Pokemon hidden within? We're gonna find out. I was gonna record this in the last session, like I mentioned, and then the sweat became unbearable, so I went and took a shower instead. And now I have a new strat of putting on a second layer so that you can't see the sheer amount of sweat from the uncomfortableness as I go through this. Go back to previous videos, you need to know the rules. We're playing Smash or Pass, but in bracket style is essentially what we're doing here, and then uploading it to the internet for future employers to see. Also, apologies, the music was a little fricked in the last couple episodes. I tried to do the lazy YouTuber thing of just playing a YouTube video in the background with the music, and so some of the songs were too loud, some were too quiet, there's weird pauses. Anytime I cut out my pauses, there were jumps in the song. We'll go back to the actual like YouTuber way of just like adding songs in. You know, if Premiere Pro would ever stop crashing. That's been something that's happening a lot, and I'm not having a great time with it. Okay, without further ado, we'll do the same thing we did before. We'll do the bracket right above me. We'll do the entire left side, entire right side. By the end of today, I will be very sweaty, and I will tell you who the most smashable Gen 3 Pokemon is. Starting with Walrein versus Masquerain. This is a bug. This is a walrus. Hate the teeth. Masquerain actually kind of cute. I'm gonna give it to Masquerain here. Sorry, Walrein. That is a literal moon with a duck bill versus Shiftry, who is a Tengu, based on a Tengu. And he's even got the fancy Tengu shoes. You know what? We're going with Shiftry here. I kind of like the majestic locks. Spinda feels problematic. Duskull is also literally death, so that's kind of concerning as well. I think I have to go with Spinda here, unfortunately. I freaking love my twitchy boy Sableye. Because of that, I don't think I have it in me to smash him. So I'm gonna have to go with Lileep instead. Although I don't...
Hi, how are you?
It's pure darkness in here for a reason. You're not supposed to go in there. But for this round, we're gonna go ahead and choose it. I also love my boy Trapinch, and considering he's got like the jaws of life as his mouth, I don't think I really want to explore that option, so we're gonna go with Barboach. He's at least cylindrical. Beldum feels a little too sharp and jagged. We're gonna go with Breloom here. Sharpedo's got some sharp teeth. Dustox is kind of questionably shaped. Actually, like his entire body, his antenna, and his legs are all questionably shaped. We're gonna go for it, thank you. We got Makuhita versus Shuppet. Something about what's under the sheet. What's he hiding under the sheet that's pitching a tent like so? I'm gonna go with Shuppet here. Sorry, Makuhita. Shedinja, who is literally just like the dead husk. Yeah, we're gonna go with Absol, easy. I do not have any interest in a husk. Zigzagoon versus Slackoth. Don't like the way Slackoth is looking at me. We're gonna go with Zigzagoon. I will take no questions. Altoy, Dreidel. I made him out of clay. Vigoroth seems a little softer. I'm gonna go for Vigoroth. Easily gonna go for Latios here. I don't even think I need to explain myself on that one. My lawyers are telling me I should choose Aggron, but he's so jagged and spiky. Skitty, I'm sorry. You will not survive next round, but for this round. Look at that uvula! Okay. He do also have some teeth. They don't seem that sharp. Does he have also teeth on his toes? Again, we discovered this last time. You start to notice a lot more of the finer details of a Pokemon when you're analyzing for this particular video. Look, this looks like the gateway to heaven. I'm a little concerned. Isn't his thing that he just like emits sonic waves and aka screams really loudly? If you have neighbors, possibly not a great option here. I live in a house, so I'm gonna take this. Pelipper versus Illumise. Pelipper's like just such a happy-go-lucky fella. I'm gonna have to go with Illumise. I don't know why I'm too many bugs so far have been chosen here. Can't go with Huntail. Huntail is just gross looking, so we're gonna go with Deoxys here. This is kind of a stacked matchup. I have a personal vendetta against Salamence because everyone talks about Salamence and then they hate on my boy Flygon. I'm gonna go with Hariyama and those big thick thighs. Again, layer on just a little too spiky for me personally, not my type. We have a Cloudbird and a Nut. I can't. I'm like trying to logically make a case for either of these in my head, and I cannot. I'm gonna go for C-Dot, although he can explode, so probably not a great choice. Ooh, I mean, his name is literally Swalot. We're going with Mr. Spaghetti Mustache. Sorry, Sceptile. Too jagged and spiky. There's Gen 3, too many jagged, spiky Pokemon. We're going with the elegant Roselia. Sorry, I've been playing too much Genshin. Aron versus Manectric. These guys are both pretty jagged and spiky. Not gonna lie to you. I mean, he's not spiky, but he is made of pure iron. I think I'm gonna have to go Manectric here, even though he's a little bit spiky. I'm assuming he's at least got some softish fur. The age-old debate. Cast form, what are those? I'm not talking about your shoes. I'm talking about your nuts/breasts dangling below your body. Whatever it is, you're better than a fish made of rock. So we're gonna go with cast form here. Oh, don't forget, we're taking other forms into example. So gets a little hot in the room, turn on the ice form. Gets a little cold in the room, turn on the sun. This is just a horrible matchup both ways. Like I can't think of maybe two Pokemon I would be least interested in. This mouth looks like something out of my nightmares, and just the way this ominous presence as he's skulking towards me also seems like something out of my nightmares. Mawile gets a Mega, so you know what? We're gonna smash Mawile. Swampert versus Snorunt. Snorunt, you're gonna be saved. We're gonna choose Swampert. I'm learning, we're only on the left side, so maybe it'll get better on the right side. Not a ton of Pokemon that I would describe as smashable in this particular generation, at least so far. We'll see. Nosepass versus Claydol. He's made of rock, but it's too many eyes. Like, there's a lot more here where I'm like, this is a hard choice because I don't want either of them. Not that there were some that I wanted in the previous generation. Okay, let's continue. Let's go with Claydol here, even though he's got all the eyes. Gotta go with Slaking versus Cascoon. Cascoon, a little bit of a freak. Beautifly is beautiful. Combusken's got some thick thighs though, but he's also got talons. Do the chickens have large talons? Yeah, we're gonna go with Combusken nonetheless. Dusclops versus Surskit. I can't. I hate this guy too. Neither. But if I have to choose one, we're gonna go with Dusclops. Bagon versus Flygon. Flygon, you've been slept on for way too long, so come sleep on. Okay, never mind. Okay, we have our first actual I could actually get behind this, Milotic. This is just a bug, so we're gonna go with Ludicolo and his cool hat. Okay, we're gonna go with Shiftry here. Shiftry feels like the right choice. Sorry, Lileep, not trying to explore the darkness. We're going with Spinda. We're going with Barboach, purely based on shape alone. We are going with Shuppet, purely based on I don't know why. We're going with Absol. Absol I feel like is a popular choice. We're going with Latios. We are going I can't. I'm sorry. Skitty cannot advance another round, so I'm gonna have to legally go with Loudred. Deoxys has a couple of different forms as well. He's kind of got the tentacle thing going on. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I like outer space. We'll go with Deoxys here. Give me Hariyama's thick thighs. Give me Swalot's swallowing capabilities. Give me Roselia's fancy rose petals. I can't. We're gonna go with Castform because the teeth are freaking me out a little bit. Again, I don't think either's really that good a choice, but we're gonna go with Swampert here. Before I record this, I had to check 100 times to make sure my work laptop was muted, just in case IT happens to be like spying in at the wrong time. This is not the moment I would like them to be spying in on. Slaking. Slaking feels like he would be a great cuddler. You got Truant, just wants to loaf around and do nothing. It's the other turn when he doesn't have Truant, when he utilizes his 600 base stat total against me, that I'm a little bit worried about. But we're gonna go with Slaking nonetheless. Flygon, I love you, but again, this is not great options, but I guess I'm gonna go with Flygon here, even though he's probably like made of sand. Quartz rough, irritating, gets everywhere. Anakin Skywalker said it best. Milotic, congratulations. Look at the eyelashes that curl all the way up to the tippy top of the head. Shiftry's made of wood. Spinda's just like a dizzy bear. What kind of animal would you describe this as? It looks like a Teddy Graham. Are you made of honey? Weirdly, I'm gonna go with Spinda here. I'm so sorry, Shiftry. Weirderly, I'm gonna go with Barboach here for some reason. Okay, here we go. Now we're actually at a decent matchup. Absol versus Latios. They both have Megas. You just like literally turn into a jet engine. You know what? We're gonna go with Mega Absol is pretty darn majestic. We're gonna go with Absol here. We're gonna go with Deoxys here. I'm sorry, Loudred. You made it honestly further than I would have ever thought you were going to. This is probably the farthest you've made it on any of our brackets we've ever done. I gotta go with Swalot, man. Is his name. It's in the name. Roselia versus Castform. I think Castform's going one more, and at the very least, Castform's getting put in the thumbnail, and we're gonna put sensor marks over his spheres. Slaking once again purely for the post-cuddling possibilities we have to go with, and Milotic, you win, congratulations. I don't know how, but Barboach is in like the freaking quarterfinals. Congratulations, Barboach. I don't know if it's just the seeding or if my brain is forever scarred. I think I'm gonna go Deoxys here, purely for the more humanoid aspect. I'm gonna go Swalot here. I'm sorry, Castform. I'm gonna go Milotic here. Barboach, it's impressive that you survived this long. You are gonna get taken down by Deoxys. Swalot and Milotic. I mean, on the surface, you may see these two and be like, oh, pile of sludge versus beautiful, elegant creature. What an easy decision. I'm here to tell you it's a more difficult decision. I'm trying to figure out the logistics. Maybe I should not try to figure out the logistics. We're just going to choose Milotic and pretend that the logistics don't matter. And our left side matchup between Deoxys and Milotic. I think I'm going to go with Deoxys here, honestly, purely because it stands on two legs. Congratulations. Halo versus Camerupt. Camerupt is a camel made of hot magma and rock. This is just a bird. I think I gotta take Camerupt. And I hate it. Gorbis! I never noticed she's got... What in the world? What's under there? Gorbis, congratulations. We're going to take you to the next round. Volbeat looking I mean, this is just a sun and it's like squinting at me angrily. Not gonna happen. Volbeat's looking a little mischievous. We're gonna say yes to Volbeat. I don't like snakes. He's got blades coming out of the front and the back. Grumpig, congratulations. Two green spiky boys. This just feels like it would hurt either way. Isn't Rayquaza like 80 feet tall or something like that? I might have some issues, but the cactus is just too prickly, so I'm gonna have to go. And once it, I can't. It's a cactus. I really have no interest in doing anything physical with a cactus. I can't. It's too innocent. I'm doinking the cactus. Boink versus Exploud. Once again, tunnel to heaven. A lot of orifices. He's got orifices on his kneecaps. What in the world? Okay, yeah, we're into that. I mean, if that's not... I'm not trying to be basic, but Gardevoir is gonna beat Shroomish. Numel versus Metatite. He's wearing a diaper, man. I'm gonna choose Numel. Oh, it's just rocks and a worm. Gen 3! Where's all the good options, brother? These stink. Give me the worm. His mouth looks kind of like a butt. We can work with that. You are a horrifying thing out of my nightmares. This guy can go invisible. I don't like the prospect of this. This reminds me of the scene in BoJack Horseman when he's flirting with a chameleon and the chameleon says, take me home and something, something, something. Don't stop until I'm horse colored. Hate that a lot. So we're going to go with Cradilly here. Shelgon. I mean, it's an easy Latias here. Congratulations. Carvana's just too sharp. It's gonna have to be Spheal. And I'm so sorry about that personally. Altaria, okay, the right side, I'm gonna give the right side credit. The right side's got a little more my type. Gen 3 just doesn't have enough of the round, fluffy type Pokemon that I found in Gen 1 and 2 I tend to like more. Electrike, I'm sorry, we're gonna go with Tropius here and try not to get any sort of leaf burns. Speaking of burn, liquid hot magma, literal freezing cold. Winter's my favorite month. I tend to prefer the cold, so we'll go with Glalie for some reason. Clampero looking a little sussy. I'm not a fan of that. This thing is just a dinosaur with sharp talons. I have to go with Clampero. This is concerning. Corphish, what is wrong with you? Your arms feel like they're on the sides of your head, and I've never noticed that before. Why are they so far up there? We're gonna go with Lombre and his little sassy pout he's giving me. Actually, a decent matchup. It's going to Metachamp. I can tell you, Rebecca is going to Metachamp. Yikes, we got two birds. Wingull feels less problematic. We're going with Wingull. No, don't. I heard you like Mudkips. Sorry, brother. You're in sacrifice. The other one's just too sharp. I can't, the prospect of the sharp Rock hard ones just doesn't work for me. Kyogre is a little too big. Love this actually.
Am I attracted to this?
We're gonna stop there. Nuzleaf does have his nipples out. Hashtag free the nip. Why are those there? What artist at Game Freak decided this design feels incomplete? He needs nipples. I don't know, but thank you to them because he's gonna move past this round. Is the Blaziken easy? Okay, good. Some easy choices are nice. This unfortunately it's gotta be Feebas. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. These look like real teeth, but don't whales actually have like bristles for teeth? Like they're actually like strands of hair or something like that? Groudon is a horrifying creature. I gotta go with Wailmer here. Grovyle versus Jirachi. This is an eyeball in his tummy, right? This is an eyeball. I don't like that even a little bit. Jirachi always felt like a Kirby boss to me. Grovyle's kind of sick. I'm in love with an emo gecko. I'm not in love with a non-emo gecko. You want to feel emasculated? Try stuffing a Wailord's blowhole, please. This Pokemon's like 5,000 times the size of me, but you know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what we can do. Okay, okay, the right side's kind of stacked. Gulpin D's, you know what? We're gonna go with Gulpin. Can't do the bugs, so we're gonna go with Curlia. I'm sorry. And Swellow is kind of majestic. I feel like we got some tough choices coming up here. Just kidding. Gorbis, easy. Volbeat versus Grumpig. Give me Volbeat. Don't know why. Oh, God. Too many spikes. Okay, Rayquaza, you're not advancing past this round, but you're gonna win here. Exploud, I'm sorry. Your knee orifices will not save you because they put Gardevoir in this freaking game. This is a gross matchup too, but we're gonna go with Numel here. We're gonna go with Latias. Okay, these choices are actually quite easy. We're gonna go with Altaria. The next round may be a little bit more difficult. We're gonna go with Tropius. He's got bananas growing off of his chin. You can grab a little snack halfway through. Potassium up. What is this? I hate your fingers and toes. I don't know why they're that color. I've never noticed it. I'm gonna go with Clamperl. I'm gonna go with Medicham. Mudkip, you have been spared. Go back to your meme lair. Sorry, your nipples will only take you so far. We're going with Blaziken. We're going with Wailmer. I'm gonna pick Grovyle over Wailord, surprisingly. And I'm sorry, Gulpin, I love the meme, but Delcatty is a little bit cuter than you. It feels weird to have Curlia and Gardevoir going this far, but I think he's gonna at least advance past this run. Okay, we're going with Gorbis. Purely for the clamshells. Rayquaza, get out of here. You shouldn't have even been here. Latias, congratulations. You're going to win. Altaria, easy dub. Medicham, easy dub. Now we're into some easy territory. This may shock you. I think the answer is Love Disc. It's a heart. It's a literal heart. It was made for this, maybe. We're going to go with Grovyle and his majestic long hair. And we're going to go with Delcatty. Okay, we're down to, what are we at? The final four. Gorbis versus Gardevoir. Surprisingly tough matchup. No, it's not. It's not actually. We're going with Gardevoir. I feel like all of my choices thus far, going with Altaria. I feel like all of my choice, Ditto in first gen, Miltank second gen. If Gardevoir wins this gen, am I just the most basic white man of all time? Possibly. Okay, we're gonna go with Medicham here. We are gonna go with Medicham here. I think that's the correct option. We're gonna go with Delcatty here. Okay, now we're in the top four. It is gonna be Gardevoir over Altaria. It is gonna be Medicham over Delcatty. Two psychic type humanoid creatures. We are taking megas into consideration. I'm taking Medicham. I'm taking Medicham. I just heard a groan across the collective internet as I took Medicham over the most arguable #1 waifu Pokemon of all time. I don't care. I will not be answering any questions, and I will not be answering any questions. Medicham is your champion for Gen 3. There you go. Take a look at it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Gardevoir stands coming out of the woodworks, typing up hate comments. Now, this guy doesn't know anything about Smashable Pokemon. I'll leave the link to this in the description down below if you'd like to do it. If you'd like to fill out the bracket, I should say. I'll also leave links to our boy NSL and Yeetus's channels as well. They are going to be doing this, I think, or I've been pranked and I am the only one doing this and ruining my reputation for forever, but I'll link their channels nonetheless, and we'll be back Gen 2 with Gen 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider showing some support down below. Liking, commenting, subscribing, all help out a tremendous deal. Share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.